This section, we focus on this mainly on the statement of profit and loss. Ne?
Yes.
Here is where we focus on the statement of financial position. Can you see the difference now?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so here is, you will see we're going to focus on the statement of financial position.
Okay.
And honestly speaking, is where we are going to focus on I remember in the statement of financial position is where you find your assets, your owner's equities and liabilities, things like that.
Yes, okay.
Good. Now,
I'm good.
now we go up there to that statement. This is the statement. Obviously, the first one is called property, plant, and
Equipment.
equipment. Are we together?
Together.
Now, remember, if they say property, plant, and equipment, so property, plant, and equipment consist of many things in it. In other words, you can find that there's a land and building there, there is vehicles there, there's equipment there. They put them together. Together, they are called property, plant, and equipment.
Okay.
Before you can do anything, you need to go to information, because information will dictate what they say here. Let's go to the information. I'll come back and explain more on this one.
Okay.
So let's go and check any information that talks about this. Let's go down.
Number one.
Number one.
Yeah.
Go number one then.
Yeah.
They say the company sold one of its vehicles during the year at a profit of how much?
28,000.
The vehicle had a carrying value of how much?
83,000.
And a residual value of 30,000 on the date of sale. Remember, residual value is like when you buy a car, sometimes these things of balloon payment, something. It's used to calculate what we call the depreciation, okay?
Yes.
No problem. Now, this is similar to what we just did under the financial assets, remember? Remember what
Okay.
we did? Yes. So I'm going to ask you a question before we go further. Eh?
Yes.
Now, can you see here is the profit I highlighted?
Yes, I see it.
And this is what?
Recurring amount.
What comes to your mind?
What comes to mind is that formula that we were doing when we were calculating the proceeds.
Can you see now?
Mm.
The proceeds. So, but now I'm not going to do anything. I'm just saying it's the same thing because why? Because here we also sold. Remember, here we were also selling.
Yes, we were selling.
Same procedure. Here we're also selling an asset. We're going to apply the same procedures.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know if you are following or not.
Yeah, I'm following.
Now, it doesn't matter which one do we deal with it first, because obviously we are seeing these first. Ne? I don't want us to wait so that we cannot forget. Question.
Okay.
Carrying value. Here, instead of saying carrying value, they said what? Fair value. Same thing. Remember, I said it's the same thing.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Which formula do you think I'm going to use here between the two on that number one? Because I want to find my proceeds.
The first one, fair value plus profit.
Yes. Remember, fair value here is going to be represented by the carrying value. So
yes,
we are going to go and find the profit. Can you see now?
Yes, I see.
Which amount will I add to find the profit?
Yes. It's going to be yeah, 28 plus 33.
Yes. I'm gonna go there. What did you sell the vehicle, ne?
Yes, it's a vehicle.
So you said how much? 33
Yeah, carrying value of 33,000
plus 28.
plus 28,000.
How much?
61,000.
61,000. It's the same thing we did here on top. It's just that here we made a loss. We minus this stake. Can you see?
Yes.
And then here we don't call it carrying value, we call it fair value, of which is the same thing.
Okay.
So be careful. Can you see here we're finding proceeds. For you to find proceeds, you use the same formula. You must next time you can be lucky. You can be lucky they can give you this proceeds. Remember, I said proceeds is the same as what? In simple terms. What is proceeds?
Selling price, I think.
Selling price, yes. So next time you can be lucky, they will tell you that the selling price was 61,000.
Okay.
But because they are testing you, they will always try to trick you a bit. Not the formula for finding one. The process.
Right.
Okay.
Yes, together.
No problem. Don't worry, we'll be okay. Now,
You stopped recording.
I stopped.
I think so.
I'm recording now.
Oh, okay.
No, it's okay. I stopped and recorded at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for that. Yeah. Because sometimes I know, hey, sometimes, I do record myself. Sometimes you can find that I record myself for 30 minutes, only to find that I did not click that thing for audio. There's no voice at all.
Oh,
There's only
oh my
only
God.
video, only for 30 minutes.
Oh, no, it would be a total waste of time.
Just imagine, and then you make sure that everything is on point. Now you have to start again. But I'm used to it. I don't even complain. I make sure before I start. Before I start.
Okay. All right.
Now let's come back. Remember, I didn't finish. This residual value,
Yes.
don't worry. We normally use this by the time when we calculate depreciation if we need depreciation.
Oh, okay.
But we don't need depreciation. But they say the vehicle was immediately replaced. In other words, they bought another vehicle. How
They
many? Two
bought
of them.
another one. Okay.
They bought two at a cost of how much?
89,000 each.
Can you see now? So it means we need to go. It is this one because I want you to compare. It's similar to this one. Here we acquired a new one. Remember?
Yes.
So even here I can say, remember, it's up to you. You can say acquisition of new vehicle or You can say replacement of vehicle or addition to vehicle. I don't know, which one do you prefer?
Any of them is fine.
Huh?
The acquisition one is fine.
Acquisition one. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's say acquisition of new vehicles. Or you can say replacement, because I think they did say we replace, but it's okay. They won't penalize you. Let me just say or replacement of vehicle. I think we bought two of them. So how much will it be?
Yes. It's that 89,000 times 2, which is 178,000.
That's 89,000 times 2, ne?
Yes.
So it's how much? 178.
Yes, 178.
Is it an outflow or inflow? Is money coming in or out?
It's money going out.
That's why I have to put what? Brackets. It's the same
Bracket,
thing I
yes.
did here. Can you see?
The
Money
same
went
thing, I
out here.
remember. Yeah.
Yes. Remember, you look at the cash. Okay?
Yes.
Now, let's go back to the information. They said there were no other sale of property, plant, and equipment. In other words, remember I said property, plant, and equipment consist of many things there.
Yes.
They said there were no other sale or we
Property,
didn't buy
plant,
anything.
and equipment. Okay.
The only movement we had was the movement for vehicle only.
Oh, okay.
Why are they saying this? It's because if they don't say this, how will we know the remaining assets, whether they've been sold or not? So that's why they had to say this thing.
Oh, okay.
Now, but what if in future we don't have this information? Because it can happen. We don't have this note. Eh?
Okay.
We were supposed to focus on this one here. Can you see now?
Oh,
And compare the two amounts and check whether there's been an increase or decrease.
okay.
Do you see an increase for this one here?
Yeah, there's an increase from the previous year.
This means that we bought additional property, plant, and equipment. So if we didn't have that information, we're supposed to take the difference, and that difference was supposed to be only this. The difference was supposed to be what? Acquisition of property, plant, and equipment. And we put that difference here in brackets. I
That
don't know if it
difference
makes
would
sense.
be there. Oh, yes, you do.
Yeah. But we can't do that now because they gave us more information. But if they didn't give us more information, don't ignore it. Go and compare and check whether you bought more or you sold.
Okay.
Because if it went down, it means it has been sold.
Makes
Will
sense.
you remember that?
I've written it down. That's why I was quiet for a second.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Can we proceed?
Yes, we can. Oh,
Yes.
there's
Remember
so
here
much.
we're
I hope
looking
I'll
for.
be able to remember all of this.
No, it's okay. As
I
long
hope
as
I
you
get
take
a
notes,
trick.
remember.
I get a trick question like this one again, so that at least I'm able to try and remember all of them.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. Hopefully you can find. Yeah. But we'll see. I can even check from my side. But mine is too advanced, man. Yeah. So, but yeah, maybe it's good to give you an advanced one. But mine includes many things. But yeah, I'll see how can I filter that information for you, and then just to check
Okay.
if we can. Yeah. Okay. No problem. Remember here We were looking at the property planning equipment. We finished, eh?
Yes, we're done. Because they
Yes.
said no other sales were done.
Yes. Okay. Now let's go and check. We can look at this one. So we only look at property plant. This one already we have recorded. See now. Can you see this one? We've done it. This one.
Yeah, the financial assets.
Again, this one, if they did not give us information, we're supposed to do the same thing and compare the two.
Oh, okay. The difference between the two. Okay.
That's true. But preference is given to the information. That's why we rely on the first information before we can go and check what? The one that I was showing you up there. Can you see now? Now, let's check number two. Do you see number two?
It is the policy of the company to revalue land every 3 years. At the end of the
Yes.
current financial year, the land was revalued by 70,000. Additions to property, plant and equipment during the year to expand the company's operations amounted to 136,600.
Okay. Let's talk about the revaluation. Eh?
Okay.
Revaluation is like, for example, if they come to your house and then they value your house. Let's say you want to sell your house. Usually they call someone, the bank calls someone to come and value your house, revalue your house. So that they can see how much can they sell it for. Can you see now?
Yes.
So there is no movement of cash. So the revalued amount will not affect us at all. There is no cash. It's just that the value of the house went up. You only get cash when you sell it. You understand what I mean?
Yes.
So don't worry about revaluation. It won't affect you at all at the moment. Okay?
All right.
What will affect me will be this one because they're telling us, they're saying additions to property. In other words, they bought property during the year. Can you see now?
Yeah,
So,
I see.
meaning it's like they are buying new property. In other words, they acquired another new property. They added new property. So,
all right.
Here they add how much? 136,600.
136,600, yeah.
Go there and say, okay, the same way as we did this. Remember, the same way we dealt with what? With the vehicle.
Okay.
Because we've been writing acquisition, I'm going to write acquisition again, okay?
Okay.
Even though I suspect that my acquisition is not the right spelling. Am I leaving C?
Yeah, there's supposed to be a C before, I think.
Yes.
It's probably yeah, there should be a C. I think it's you probably chose the UK English.
Oh, yeah. Because it didn't warn me. How much it was? 130?
136,600.
Outflow, inflow?
It's outflow because we bought, so cash went out.
Thank you so much. Can you see? You just have to follow whatever they say you must do.
Yeah, but it's a little bit tricky. Like it's the minor things that, and they are very important. I think that's what's stressing me.
And can you see now? It helps if you expect things to happen. For example, if you see property planning equipment or vehicle or building or something like that, just know that there are possibilities. It's either you sell or you buy.
Okay.
When you sell, is proceeds. When you buy, you acquire. Can you see now? So you must expect things to happen. If they don't happen, no problem.
Oh, okay.
Yes. In future, you can acquire an investment which is not that profit, but as long as it's not this one, eh? As long as it doesn't have what? Profit and?
Profit and loss. Okay.
So if you acquire, let's say, actual investment, again, you're gonna treat it like this. You're gonna check if you sold it. After some time, you're gonna check if you acquired it. Okay.
Okay.
And again, if you don't have info, again, that investment will be here. You will just compare from year one to year two and check whether you increased or not. If you increased, it means that is the acquisition. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Yes. So investment in future, you'll put it here. But we don't have it at the moment. I think we have had everything that we wanted. And then now we can just find the total here. You can just underline here. And then we just add, take this minus that.
61. I'm getting 253,600.
Positive, negative.
Negative.
What does that mean if it's a negative?
That means cash went out.
In other words, for this section, cash went out here. At least here it went, it came in.
It came in, yeah.
That's why it is net cash inflow. Here I'm gonna write net cash outflow from investing activities.
Activities, okay.
Can even put two lines just to make them special like this, to show that these are the sections. Or you can put them here, it doesn't matter. Okay.
All right.
Now we go to the next section, unless if you've got questions.
No, I'm good.
Okay, that section is going to be cash flow from financing Okay. Are we together?
We together?
Yes.